Hi, this is Donna Faye Whitesinger, Navajo County Supervisor for District 5. Today, on September 27th, we had a Board of Supervisors meeting, and I'd like to give you a wrap-up of some of those things or the agenda and what we covered today. Reminder, it's important that just to know that all of the information that we talk about at the Board of Supervisors meeting can be accessed at our website. And so any of the agenda items, there are usually documents that are attached, so you can go to that specific item and look at the documents that align with that particular agenda item. The first item, we had call to the public, and we had Vicki Solomon come and speak to us from the Nexus Coalition and talking about some of the efforts that the county is doing or the organization is doing to help educate our community on fentanyl. So thank you for taking the opportunity to educate us. The next item was the consent agenda. We had several items on our consent agenda. So if you want to go back, you can certainly look at the specifics of what those items are. We followed up with employee recognition, and we were grateful to be able to honor these particular employees were recognized or nominated by individuals within the organization who felt like they demonstrated outstanding characteristics as employees and being able to serve not only our organization, but also our community members. So we are so grateful for those who took the time to nominate them and the nominees. So Brandon Williams, Paula Wright, and Paul Dauble were the individuals who were recognized at our meeting. The next item was administrative services, and this item we had personnel service awards where we were able to congratulate many members of the organization for their years of service to Navajo County. So thank you to all of them and your continued dedication to our organization. The next item, consideration of coordinated county design and style guide development. This item was presented by Mr. Layton and spoke specifically about kind of the signage of Navajo County. If you go out throughout Navajo County, most of our buildings have a particular signage, but they're not consistent. We might have a specific sign at Public Works, or we might have something at a judicial building. So creating some continuity was the message there. So we will be having an outside contractor who will be taking the time to look at what our community looks like and how we can add some continuity to some of those things. The next item was the consideration of Arizona Broadband Development Grant agreement between Arizona Commerce Authority and Navajo County and accepting a grant for $9,734,000 for County Middle Mile Broadband infrastructure project with local match of $9 million. This particular item was approved, and we've talked a lot about broadband here and the grants that we've received, so we're grateful to all of those who have made this possible in being able to, one, write the grant and then putting boots to the ground to make sure that those dollars are spent quickly so that we can get those services out to our communities. The next item came from the County Attorney's Office. It was a consideration and approval declaring October 2022 as Domestic Violence Awareness Month. This was approved. We're grateful to all of those who came to present this particular item and bringing awareness to such an important issue. And so take some time to educate yourself about domestic violence in our community and how we can help those who might be affected. We then had several districts that we went into. We went into the Navajo County Jail District where there was a consent agenda item, and this item was approved. We also went into the Navajo County Public Health Services District, and we had a consent agenda item or two consent agenda items, and both of these items were approved. We then went into the Navajo County Flood Control District, and again, this item was a consent agenda item, and the consent agenda was approved as presented. We ended our meeting with county business updates, and grateful to all of our supervisors who serve our communities and provided an update. I want to congratulate and thank all of those who worked on behalf of Navajo County and putting on a successful Navajo County Fair. We are certainly grateful to all of our community members who contributed in some way. I know that there were those who had blue ribbon, I think butter beans and other types of products that they brought in. And, you know, it makes for a great fair when we have lots of community members who come out and participate. So thank you. And thank you for joining me and getting an update. And I look forward to seeing you at our next Board of Supervisors meeting.